Gangster. Gangster.
Shalom, this is Sister Wenda. I hope that all of you are enjoying the broadcast that you're listening to right now. We appreciate each and every last one of you, our faithful listeners and supporters of the Straightway Truth radio broadcast. We try to make sure that we do our due diligence and do our best to ensure that you have the best broadcast as well as the truth coming to you in the hour that we're living in right now. If you would like to help us in this endeavor, your offering will be greatly appreciated in the work of the ministry of the Most High Yah. Our mailing address for your offerings or letters of support is Charles Dowell Jr. That's Charles Dowell Jr. and Dowell is D-O-W-E-L-L. P.O. Box 32, Lafayette, Tennessee. And Lafayette is spelled L-A-F-A-Y-E-T-T-E. 37083. If sending packages, you will need to include the street and number with that. It's Charles Dowell Jr., 506 Ellington Drive, and Ellington is spelled E-L-L-I-N-G-T-O-N. P.O. Box 32, Lafayette, Tennessee, 37083. If you would like to contact us by way of phone, the country code is 1, area code 615-688-3025. That's 1-615-688-3025. You may leave a message there, and be the Father's will, we will do whatever we can to try to return your message. It is our hope and our prayer that as you continue to listen to the Straightway Truth Ministry, and as you apply the teachings of this ministry, that you are finding peace and growth within you, your family, and life as well. Please tell others so that the truth may also have an impact and touch others' lives so that they may enjoy the benefits of the truth of Jesus Christ just like we all are. Shalom. The King is coming.
All right, shalom. Shalom, shalom, the King is coming. Well, as I just got finished expressing over here to Teacher Shane, the days are long and the years are short. Now I need to say these weeks are going by fast. We're already in the 5th month of the Roman year. But all is well in the land of the living. Yes. Yeah, we're doing well. Big Father's will. I know it is His will. I tell you what, I wish that things would stop going so in such a manner that I have to continually keep getting on Facebook and reproving and rebuking. But I know it's necessary for the day and time and hour we're living in because without correction, where would we be at today? Yes. An open rebuke is better than secret love. I had to get on. Did you see Facebook Live day? You had a chance. You've been at work all day. Yeah. I had to. Our people started following after the way that the world has done and started because they all say they got businesses, product businesses or whatever. And they got on there and started asking, with all the friends they got on Facebook, for people to donate $2 to them. And then next thing you know, the next person with a business started doing it. And the next person, and the next person. It's sad. It makes a hell of a lot more sense when we see the video. It's sad, though. Now, yeah, it's sad. It's sad. I gave us more credit than that, bro. I did. And then you got Kenneth Copeland, who on paper has $789 million. $789 million. Telling people that they better make sure they pay their tithe. And Brother Brett brought up to me today, he said, isn't that amazing? And you get on there and tell people, make sure when you get these checks come in that you go out and spend it on food and store on some food. Yeah, the demon himself. Let me see that. That's him. Mr. Gonna blow the COVID. Charlatans, fleecers. And you know what's amazing to me? Alleged intelligent people is listening to this bastard. There's a sucker born every damn day, isn't it? A literally sucker born every dang day. And it's sad. It's sad. We welcome each and every last one of you. Join us here tonight on BlogTalk Radio by way of BlogTalk Radio connected to Straight Way. Straight Way. Straight is the way, narrow is the gate, and few that be that find it. I was just outside having some stress relief. I'm about to really do some cleaning here because here's my Glock 19. And of course, here's what the light looks like. In other words, there's a lot of rounds that went down there. You know, I've been practicing double taps. Pow-pow! Pow-pow! Tonight, I was working on neck shots. Should have took a picture of the neck. Let you see what it look like. See that? Now this thing is really needs cleaning. Because look at this thing. This thing needs cleaning. Glock 19X.
That's your gangster weapon, right?
Yeah, that's the. You know, I got accused of being he said, yo, pastor. They always got that type of inflection in their voice, too. Yo, pastor. You know, is an internet gangster. I'm like, what in the world? Showing guns to children. And, well, our children see guns and hear gunfire. Here, you know, gunfire around here at Straightway is as normal as the wind blows. Literally. You don't know if you're going to hit at the front of the land or the back of the land, but it's always going on. Always going on. Always going on. There's constantly shooting going on here at this community. And of course, got a news thing I need to report on. Up in Michigan, they stormed the state capitol armed with weapons. That actually gives me a little glimmer of hope. I didn't think the people had any fight in them whatsoever at all, but man, I tell you what, with that type of intestinal fortitude and integrity, y'all deserve a trumpet blowing sound. Let's give it up for Michigan and everybody out there protesting. What are you looking at? Yeah, okay. Let's give it up for Michigan. Everybody give it up for Michigan and all the protesters out there in the world. Man.
And I will give you pastors according to mine heart, which shall feed you with knowledge and understanding.
I literally thought all hope was gone, but they armed with ARs. And then on the other hand, some maniac up in Canada went on a killing spree. You heard about that, right? Yeah. And they don't even know what weapon he used. But immediately Trudeau came out and started abandoning all assault weapons. I said, what is he, a dictator? What y'all got up there, a king, a dictator, or what? Now, I do understand a few things. You know what I mean? Their independence. Did you hear the word I said?
Yeah.
What did I say?
They're independent.
Independence. Their independence was gained because it was afforded to them. It was given to them. Stop. Stop. Hold it. Did y'all hear the key words I said? And anytime somebody give you something, they can take it away. Our independence was gained because we took it by bloodshed. There's a difference.
Yes.
And that same American spirit is starting to show up and rear up his head. Now, do we want to fight with the powers that be? No, but I can tell you one damn thing. The powers that be has not continued. They have not stopped in their fight against us. They're trying to, through a soft form and legislation, to remove our right to keep and to bear arms. And I talk to a lot of these peckerwoods up here in Lafayette. And I'm going to tell you right now, these yahoos, Bubbles and all, they ain't giving up their guns. I don't care what laws they pass. They are not giving up their guns. Oh, yeah, they will. When they come to their door, that's the day that a lot of law enforcement officers of Leo are going to die. So you start going around trying to confiscate Tennessean guns. You know, there's a reason why Tennessee is called the volunteer state. You know the history behind that? Well, they were down, you know, Texas was having hell at the Alamo. And they needed help in order to take more territory from the Mexicans, the indigenous people of the land. So guess who volunteered to go to the Alamo? The Tennesseans. That's why we end up being called the volunteer state. And that same spirit is still alive. So, drink of the night, Johnny Walker Blue Label. And that spirit is still alive. Now, I know that at times that people think that we present ourselves as angry, militant, you understand what I mean? Obnoxious, bold, overbearing, cocky, prideful. I can go on with the superlatives, but we're anything but that. As a matter of fact, I think the way our disposition is we don't mess with you and you don't mess with us.
Definitely.
But when it comes to the truth, I'll quote you a famous scripture. See, we're the righteous. We are the righteousness of Yah. And the Bible says, and the wicked flee when no man pursueth, but the righteous are as bold as a lion. Now, I have been, if you've been listening to me, on a rampage, a literal rampage, trying to get our sisters in the correct mind of thinking. And believe me, I'm under no illusions whatsoever at all. I know that you can tell a woman something, and as soon as you get out of her presence, she's going to do the direct damn opposite. I ain't deceived. Adam was deceived. I ain't deceived. We already born in sin, shaping in iniquity. Yes. So all the gimmicks and stuff is up. We already know. And it's just sad that we have women with that type of character today. Well, what about the men? The hell with the men right now. We talking about the women. And the reason why I've been so on a nuclear holocaust blast of women lately is because they are the first line teachers to the next generation. And if they are foolish, after 20 and 30 and 40 and 50 years of living, if they haven't learned nothing, they ain't got nothing to teach to the next generation. The next generation is all but finished. They're going to be just as foolish.
Yes.
No, for real. We deal with the men. Y'all just don't ever hear it. But we got to have holy women of Yah. Because the onus of you teaching the next generation, it's on you. See, women got so much influence that if they get offended at their head, they ain't got to say nothing. They can put on a disfigured face and a long countenance to be sad and thereby affecting the children and turning the children against their father. You know, and the Most High Yah is trying to turn the hearts of the father back to the children, thereby using manipulation and witchcraft control, because things ain't going your way, the way you think they ought to be going. I posted a video on Pateron of this wonderful sister that she spoke directly to sisters, and she did a wonderful job. And she made a video a little long, 2 hours long, but hey, there's no wiggle room in that. No wiggle room in it. And after being in a polygynous relationship, she preferred monogamous. Now, hey, every time you make a choice or a decision to saddle up with a man, it's your choice, your decision. You get to say yay or nay. But she put all the blame on the women in the polygynous relationship. Said women don't want a friend. They don't want a sister wife. They want to rule. They want to dominate. They want control. Some of them are lazy. Now, this is what she said. All you got to just go look at it yourself. I didn't say this. She said it. She gave women zero wiggle room. She told everything that there is to tell about y'all. She told it. And you don't think I was listening? My ears was glued. And I'm going to go back and listen again. And again. And again and again. Another thing, if y'all over there on Patreon, would y'all please, every time I post a video, at least make a comment? I know that you're viewing the video because when I look at the stats behind it, it can tell that you're viewing it. But can y'all become a little bit more proactive like the people all over on YouTube? Let us know you're there. Yeah, just type in, a few words there. But this woman did an excellent job. Probably to date, one of the most wisest women I've heard because of experience on this particular restoration. One of the most wisest because of her experience. And she blamed her negative experience all on her sister wives. Go check it out. She said everything that a woman does, everything that she do, and she even threw herself under the bus. Now, you got something right there. You got something when she throwing herself under the bus. And it was just fearfully and wonderfully and beautifully done. It literally was. And we thank the Father for it. Because truth is coming out in this hour that we're living in. It's definitely coming out. How many of you did some training this week? I mean, if you didn't go to the range, or if you don't have any backyards outdoors, or you don't live in a rural area, did you do any dry firing? Any dry firing? Let me show you what I got so that my size can take turn. I got a ELMS 9mm expert laser marksmanship system. And you can actually download on your phone the target. And you can put a target up against the wall. You can racket shoot, and it actually shows you by the laser where the bullet hits. And then after 10 shots, you can put up on your phone and you can actually scroll through and see each and every shot. Every shot you do. All you got to put your phone is like maybe 3 feet from the target. You step back maybe 5 feet, 10 feet at the most, and just start practicing. You can do that indoors all day long. Isn't that beautiful? Huh? And the one reason why I got that one is because my youngest child, she has to have it. She has to have it as well as all of them. Because they don't get a chance and opportunity to actually go out there and practice like the brethren do. Because they busy doing a day. You know what I mean? They busy preparing food. They busy keepers at home. They busy. And then, of course, my size, they all have jobs in the ministry. And a lot of times people don't see me in the dining hall in the morning for breakfast. It ain't because I don't want to come to breakfast, just because I got so much to do. And of course, you know how the sentiment is. If we don't see you, you can't be doing nothing. You know how that goes. Well, the reason why it probably messed up your gun, personally, I don't dry fire anymore and messed up your gun. The reason why I messed up your gun is because you didn't have nothing like a dummy round or like what this system has for the firing pin to hit the round. And that's the sole purpose of it. When I'm talking about dry firing, we hope that you have some some blast caps, you know what I mean, that you could practice with and rack it and stuff. That's the sole purpose of being able to preserve the firing pin. It won't mess your gun up. Besides that, if your firing pin gets messed up, just replace it, get another one. But ain't nobody doing that much dry fire. Because if you're dry firing, especially with a Glock, your firing pin ain't hitting nothing. Oh, mercy. Teach, you got anything right now?
No,
What you got going on? I don't know what the Most High y'all gonna give us yet in the morning and stuff, but we talked about the end times the other day, so we will see. We will see. We had Sister Tammy's family, and mind you, Sister Tammy is not the issue, the trouble, or the problem. You think that the system would have more intelligence than what the hell they do. The woman turns around and sends the sheriff's department down there to Straightway, Georgia for a welfare check, and she don't even live there. Then these bumbling idiots spend the next day driving up and down the road as if they're casing the joint. Then they come up here and say, well, we doing welfare checking, and he said, and then I sent them on their way the first time they come back. Well, we're here because of a missing persons, I said, well, she's missing, and what the hell? Apparently, y'all know she ain't missing too far because you're here. Anyway, poor guy, I feel sorry for the poor guy, man. Some of these, the things that they put these poor little deputies through, man, I tell you, it's just so sad. It's so sad. But I'll tell you this. They still continue to keep calling the dining hall, harassing our sisters. Just no tact whatsoever at all. And then try to levy charges against us and accuse us that we're the ones with no compassion when they the ones who call our phone dishonorable, disrespectful, dropping F-bombs and accusing us. You know what she said? Said we killed her daughter. You mean the daughter that you didn't want? The daughter you put out of your house? The daughter has never desired to dishonor you or disrespect you, but after she turned 18, you put her out of the house, and now she's with us, and now with us. Now all of a sudden you got an extreme care for her. What is that? Now she don't want nothing to do with any of y'all monsters. Y'all shape-shifting monsters.
Pieces of shit.
Basically. And when these people are demonically infused the way that they are, they ain't going to stop in their quest. Let's just say it like this. Some of you sisters in this ministry, you ain't going to never get married to a good man. I know I digress and change thoughts, but you really truly ain't going to never get married to a good man because you don't even know a good man when you see one. So clamorous and so foolish. You can't even change your mind or change your heart. You just simply can't do it. You're so demonically infested and infused. You just can't do it. Even as Sarah called Abraham Lord, whose daughters ye are, as long as you do well and not afraid, without any amazement. Y'all amazed to do that, though, ain't you? Simply amazed. I try my best. Now, we do see women that are striving.
Oh, yeah.
Making great strides.
Yes.
And I do see some that will definitely be a damn good example for the next generation. Y'all hear me? Y'all hear me? And by the way, the next time we meet together during a feast day, we've got another mother in the ministry now. But she's not a mother yet until we go through our ceremony. but through her wisdom, through her lifestyle, and the way that the Ruach, the Holy Spirit, has been dealing with me and talking to me about this particular woman right here, no doubt, she is a mother in Israel. No doubt about it. And can't be refuted. Glory to the King. Mother Jennifer Carswell.
Amen.
That's just a fact.
Hallelujah. Oh, yeah. I second that.
And,
oh, yeah.
and
I give witness.
Teach said, I second that, huh?
I give witness to that.
And he said, I give him bear witness to that. So the next time we join together, Israel, we're going to go through our nice little ordained ceremony. Is there anything in the Bible? No. But the Bible teaches you that you render honor to whom honor.
Yes.
Custom to whom custom. And it speaks about, you older women, mothers, younger women as sisters. And that's a heavy, heavy load, considering how foolish and how clamorous women are today. Now, while at the same time I rejoice, because the Ruach has been dealing with me, I didn't even tell Elder Rufus. The Ruach has been dealing with me for a while on this one. And I've been waiting. And if there's anybody that has been through hell and high water, ups and downs, thicks and thins, and all you got to do is listen to her wisdom. Each and every week, you know that she's a true mother in Israel.
Oh, yeah.
And while I rejoice that we have another mother in Israel, I also mourn. It's a day of rejoicing. It's a day in one's birth. You know what I mean? And it's a day of death when someone passes. Now let's reverse this scope. The book said better is the day of one's death than one's birth.
Yes.
And I get it too. I truly do. So y'all can look forward to that. Looking forward to that. Glory to the King. Hallelujah. And her husband, Elder Rufus Carswell, he's the one that is actually going to pour the oil on her head. Glory to the King.
Glory.
Ain't y'all good? Give us so many blessings. Now I wonder how many of you foolish ass, clamorous ass, dumb ass, can't keep your damn mouth shut women are going to honor her. I wonder how many of you going to look and walk in her footsteps and try to at least mimic some of the righteousness that is in her. Does that make sense?
Or sit at her feet and learn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder how many of you are going to really truly sit at her feet and listen to what the hell that she has to say. Because a woman, especially if she's a married Ishaya, she is under the feet of her husband. Mm-hmm. And I'll keep pushing this left and right. And the reason why I keep pushing this left and right is because we are in the restoration of all things.
Oh, hallelujah.
Literally the restoration of all things. And we're trying our damnedest to restore this culture right here. Trying our damnedest to do it.
Yes.
But it gets increasingly difficult. And I'm telling you, that's the reason why I say, they are rejoicing, they are mourning as well. Because now y'all going to find out how much that y'all actually are going to hate your mother. Because she's going to be in y'all face and in your grill, telling you about yourself. You know what Mother Bullock used to do? We had Mother Bullock and we had Mother Carol. Then there was Mother Carol. Now I'm talking about the ones that I ordained. All right? And Mother Bullock was rough. A righteous rough. Not in a wicked way, but a righteous rough. We had Mother Stallings. Now that was a mother. Indeed. Mother, woo-wee. You know Mother Stallings done outlived all those siblings. Outlived everything. She's still alive now. You know Granny Gasson done passed and gone on. And that, Mother Stallings done outlived every single one of them. You know what? And so now all that's left in the ministry right now is Mother Carol, and the Most High God has done shed his light and grace on us because he's done been convicting me in my heart. And it's been working on this about a year and a half. So Mother Jennifer Coswell,
Hallelujah.
she'll be ordained, appointed and anointed. And Mother Carol will be up there right by her side to welcome her into the kingdom of misery. You think I'm lying, man? I ain't. Damn.
Oh, my God.
I bless you. But remember, Sister Jennifer, you ought to thank y'all for all your trials,
Yeah.
all your tribulations,
Oh, definitely. The fellowship is good.
all your afflictions, and all your sufferings.
Oh, yes.
In pearls of countrymen, in pearls of false sisters,
Yes.
misrepresented,
Yes.
falsely accused, intent, twisted and skewed. Oh, mercy. Well, glory.
Lord.
So until then, right now, nobody calls her Sister Jennifer any longer. You call her Mom Jennifer, as we call it Action Jack in the military. You know, you're AJ until the appointed time.
Yeah.
So Mom Jennifer until her husband lays hands on her, pours oil and lay hands on her in front of all of Israel to Mother Jennifer. All right. So, welcome to the warfare, Mom. Woo-wee! Where's Mom at in the Bible? It ain't. You'll submit your ass to our traditions. How about that? And until you can become more righteous than we are in living, then shut the hell up. How about that? That's our custom. It's our honor. It's our tribute. And the book teaches you to honor that, especially if you are in this ministry. Glory.
Glory.
Glory to the King. Hallelujah. Ain't y'all good? To give us so many blessings. Undeserving. That's what we are.
Yes.
Ecclesiastes in the New Testament there, chapter 1, verse 18, teacher. Ecclesiastes chapter 1, verse 18. Y'all ready? Don't y'all listen. When you have it, go ahead and thunder, teach.
For in much wisdom.
In much what?
Much wisdom.
Much wisdom and abundant supply of wisdom, meaning that you are noticed and recognized above all, but those who have wisdom in much wisdom is what?
Is much grief.
Much what?
Grief.
Much grief. Come on.
And he that increaseth knowledge.
And he that increaseth what?
Knowledge.
And of course it says in Jeremiah 3:15, and I will give you pastors according to my heart, which shall feed you with knowledge and understanding. And he that increaseth in what? Knowledge does what?
Increaseth sorrow.
And people think that they want knowledge. You hear me? People really truly think they want knowledge. When it comes, you ain't ready for it. Have you prepared your heart to be indicted in a good matter, to be obedient? When it comes, the majority of people literally ain't ready for it. Why do you think people listen to this unorthodox pastor in this time where people speak to you smooth words and smooth things? They're always trying to gain you. They're always trying to gain you. They center and focus their message trying to cater to the damn people. That's what they do.
Yeah.
I ain't trying to gain no damn body. Either y'all gives you the ears to hear or you don't.
Yeah. Cut and dry.
Either you know who we are as a ministry and you cannot deny the fruit, or you ain't even in the damn kingdom.
Come on.
Period.
Amen.
You're supposed to know them that labor among you. What, know them your way or know them the Bible way? Y'all's way. Huh? Last night I called in on the Sisters broadcast where Elder Rufus and Mom Jennifer was over there giving out much wisdom to the people. And in that much wisdom to the people, when I called in, I started speaking about the lack of understanding that we have in this particular assembly. You know, when I say assembly, I'm talking about assembly worldwide.
Yeah.
How that, why is it that you people always want to try to lead people to go off into the most offensive stuff? You think that you're gaining someone lacking in understanding, and you're going to talk about the things that are the most offensive that they don't even know about. It just don't make sense. Makes no sense whatsoever at all. And Elder Rufus so eloquently covered that. All right. So we got but the ministry as a whole, even during this dead season and this damn so-called coronavirus, is still increasing. There are a lot of people listening. Pateron, my Pateron account now has, I think, somewhere upwards of 930 patrons on that supporting the ministry, which we thank y'all for. Well, you got something going on? Okay. Doing good? Elder Rufus, man, he just be, Elder Rufus, man, I got some laboring elders, I do. I especially got some laboring elders. Now, everybody in their prospective places, but Elder Doug and Elder Rufus, man, we got some laboring elders. I mean, they are in it. They are in the fight, in the mix. And Romans 12:13 teach. I don't know how long we're going to be calling out the scriptures here early, you know what I mean? But I tell you one thing, and before you go to 13, start at verse 10 so we can get a little bit of context here, okay? 10. Read on.
Be kindly affection.
Be what?
Kindly affection.
And you know that's hard to do with how stubborn people are today. Mm-hmm. Be kindly in affection. Mm-hmm. I mean, don't whenever we speak to people, even when people come here for the first time, you know, when they come here the first time, they're kind of mesmerized. Mm-hmm. They walk on eggshells like in the spirit of fear, which is good, healthy. It's a reverence. That's all it is. It's just a reverence. They just don't realize what's going on in their spirit. And they see that we're not the same way that when we are preaching and teaching. They see we're just everyday saints. Mm-hmm. But we have roles that we're to be in. Mm-hmm. Is that right? Yeah. So the instruction teaches us to be kindly affectionate. Come on.
One to another.
No discrimination whatsoever at all. It makes no difference you have a title or position or not. This is the way we're supposed to be as fellow Israelites one to another regardless. Come on.
With brotherly love.
Well, what kind of love?
Brotherly love.
Not the way that the heathens do, but brotherly love. Is that right?
That's right.
Come on.
In honor.
In what?
In honor.
Boy, that word, strength and honor, huh? We always, in honor.
Preferring one another.
In other words, you put others before yourself. And when you selfish, you can't do that. You can't do it. You see, I know what happens in the spiritual realm when you prefer others before yourself, because, see, ultimately you're going to get burnt.
Yes.
And Satan uses that burnt, you know, you getting burnt for you to withdraw into yourself.
Yes.
That's the temptation right there. And when you are burnt, and when you don't want to prefer nobody else above yourself, because now you're going into the protection mode.
Yes.
Where you're trying to guard yourself. And when you do that, remember, when you put up walls, not only does it keep people out, but it keeps you in. You need to remember that. So these temptations are there. You have to understand. Your heart has to be pliable to where it's going to be affected. You're going to feel whenever people do you wrong. But don't fall under the snare and the temptation of the devil to withhold good, especially to them that do, because what happened is, like so many people do, they make the mistake of judging others based on their past. And if your previous relationship was messed up and if something happened to it over in this one, then guess what you're going to do? You're going to judge others the same way.
Yep.
And you're going to put everybody in the same damn category.
And bring the condemnation.
Yeah, that's right. That's why I'm going back. You sisters, why you sisters can't have a good relationship with each other. Because y'all know each other. A woman knows a woman. Yeah, they do. Y'all know y'all evil. You're undermining. You're disobedient. You're sly. You're slick. You're cunning. You're subtle. You know that. You like withholding good, withholding information. You see clearly that somebody going the wrong damn way, but rather than being a buffer and get in the way to show them and steer them in the right way, you take their rejection of your truth or the rejection of your wisdom, well, they ain't listening any damn way. You don't want them going to destruction. Give them the truth, just like the book says in Hezekiah 33. Warn the wicked so that the wicked turn from his wicked way. And if you warn the wicked that the wicked turn from his wicked way and they don't turn, you deliver your own soul. So while you sit up here withholding information, thinking that, well, they ain't going to listen any damn way, and all your false-ass wisdom, all you did was just set yourself up to be judged by the king at a later time.
Amen.
Because you withheld your tongue. So how wise are you now? And that goes for both men and women.
Oh, definitely.
Read on.
Not slothful in business.
Not slothful in what?
Business.
And I can't stand when people do that. They relax business and stuff. And you know what I mean? When it's time for us to be about our Father's business, when it's time for us to be about business over here, it's time to move. It ain't time to sit up there and be on your siestas and your vacations and stuff. It's time to get things done. Come on.
Fervent.
What kind?
Fervent.
On fire.
Fervent.
Burning hot.
Fervent. In spirit.
In spirit.
Serving the master.
Serving who?
The master.
And we must all remember that whatever we do, whether in word or in deed, we're doing it all unto Yeshua HaMashiach.
Hallelujah.
Yes, we are. But we forget that. So we start to look at man and we want to withhold good. We start to look at man, we want to withhold wisdom. We want to get bitter and envious, clamorous. That's what we do. And we forget that, remember, Yeshua is in them too.
Yes.
And so no matter what you do in word or in deed, you do all to who? Yeshua HaMashiach. Well, I don't want to be taken advantage of. You already done been taken advantage of.
Yes.
Satan has used you for a fool.
Come on.
A pawn in his damn chess game.
And save your own life.
Huh? The book even teaches that if you're trying to preserve yourself and your life, you're going to lose it.
Yes.
But if you go ahead and throw yourself on the proverbial sword for his sake and the gospel, you're going to gain it.
You're going to find it. Hallelujah. It is.
I don't think they're ready for this tonight, man. I don't think they. I don't think. It's almost it's Sabbaton here, so Shabbat Shalom. I don't think people are ready for it. But they sure will take a Kenneth Copeland, though. They will take a damn Kenneth Copeland in a heartbeat with that demonic infested ass. Love people. You know, you people be careful when you have preachers, teachers, prophets, apostles, evangelists, elders, deacons. When you have somebody love telling you what you want to hear rather than what's necessary, you need to start judging your own self.
Oh, yeah.
That's what you need to do. You really truly need to judge your own self because something's wrong. Something is gravely wrong. See, over here is straightway. And notice, the way that the ministry is spelled is not S-T-R-A-I-G-H-T. It's spelled S-T-R-A-I-T-W-A-Y. And that means you are in a narrow way. Very narrow way. It's so narrow that if you ain't in it good, you're going to get pushed off to the side. And the book says straight is the way, narrow is the gate. And how many?
Few.
A lot.
Few.
A multitude.
Few.
A congregation.
Few.
A multitude of a football field.
Few.
No, a whole city.
Few.
A whole township.
Few.
Oh, no. It's got to be a multitude of joining in states.
No, few.
United Nations.
Few.
The world.
Few.
No. Few there be that find it. Period. So love people enough to tell them the truth, Israel. You see, if we didn't get on here and reprove, rebuke, correct, and instruct, what manner of people would we be? I told you how disgusted I was when I turned around and looked on the website. It popped up some way, somehow. And I said, let me go ahead and visit to see how my old assembly doing. You been there? House of Prayer.
Leesville, yeah.
Leesville House of Prayer. And I sat up there and I looked. I remember years ago I used to tell them, y'all need to get rid of that damn Masonic sign off there because we bought the church. They bought the church from the Masons. It was a Baptist church. They had Masonic signs on it. And they had a little, what they call it, little square thing over there on the side.
Oh.
And they had, I say, I need to get rid of that damn thing. Yeah. I'll even help you pay for it just as long as we get rid of it. All because they justify, right. Well, I'm glad they did get rid of it. Finally. No bearing on me. You know what I mean? Because when you come in the straightway, you won't even see a sign that says church. What we're going to do? Point to a building when we are the assembly? Mm-hmm. I mean, I guess all of us need to run around and wear t-shirts that say church. Damn. The world. But I was disgusted to see that Mother Marbury could not, because Elder Andrews, which is Bishop Andrews, he should have been the one to take over the whole entire assembly. But you know that damn woman, she damn usurped authority. Don't the Bible says, I suffer not a woman to teach nor to usurp authority over the man, but she is commanded to be in silence?
Yeah.
She couldn't wait till Bishop.
You gave her a warning.
Yeah, I did give her a warning. You remember?
Wicked shall do wickedly, and wicked shall not understand.
Not understand. Why in the hell you doing that? You were there.
Yes.
You were there. That was in, I know that had to be 95, 96.
Yeah, that was early.
95, 96.
Yeah.
Because we was in a meeting, and there her ass was thinking that she could speak with men.
Mm.
You remember that?
Yeah, you had set that straight. Yeah.
And most people didn't get that. Me and Teach and the little congregation we had, I speak this to our shame. I'm going to let y'all in on this, okay? Most of y'all ain't never heard it. We went down there, and they had a pastor's appreciation.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah.
And it came my turn to speak.
Oh, yes.
Teach, come on. If I tell the story, they ain't going to believe it. If I tell, they ain't going to believe it because they think I make stuff up as I go. Go ahead, Teach. Tell us how it went. Me, Dad, Dowell, you, Stanley Harris, a couple other brothers used to be here on the community and stuff. Go ahead.
Oh, Pastor just pretty much started out basically with just a message of rebuke.
There you go.
He rebuking everything from what was going on in the midst, rebuking the person behind him. He had to shut down the organ player and everything.
Get up off that damn organ.
Get up all because he's sitting there doing trying to hit this punchline thing going on. You know, Pastor said, you know, like shut that crap down. And Pastor went on and he's trying to set things in order because the Most High laid upon his heart. Because at the time the church was going in the direction we knew that they shouldn't be going,
Mm-hmm.
and Pastor was bringing forth a message, trying to wake them up, trying to bring them back, trying to shock to holiness because they were getting way offline. Because Bishop was getting older, and Pastor trying to bring everything online, trying to bring the word into focus, trying to to shock the consciences and everything. And when he got done, then the bishop got up and had to make an apology. After all it was done, he said, well, you have to excuse him because, he's not been under the teaching that long.
And how many people was with me when I was preaching, though?
Pretty much everybody was...
That was agreeing.
Yeah, it was agreeing, yeah. And he had to come... That was an amazing time. That was... a showdown after that where...
And the showdown is what happened. We were standing where?
We were standing pretty much in the back of the church. having a meeting, and then we was having conflicts with certain brethren.
Don't forget, we was up in front of the pulpit.
Yeah.
And then them brothers started approaching us, and Stanley Harris had to pull out his knife.
Yeah, they're pulling out knives. There was just so much contention going on at that time. It was something else going on. We couldn't believe it, how much resistance was going on. We come in there in love, trying to, to bring, this message to the people. Hey, you're going this direction that you shouldn't be going. And then we had the meeting in the back of the church, and then this woman, this Mother Marbury, Bishop's wife, pretty much wanted to speak all her stuff, and she had to be shut down by a pastor. Pretty much, pastor had to tell her, the wicked shall do wickedly and not understand. That woman draws back like, she shut up too. She shut up too. Saints, I tell you what, it was real. It was real. It was vivid. It was in living color. What else can I say? That was many years ago. I'm trying to bring all this back to remembrance. It's coming in pieces and in spots. It's like, my Yah, the Most High Yah was loving enough to bring us into.
Man, that was 25 years ago.
Yes.
25, damn it, 25 years went by fast.
Yes. And we was new in this thing. And still the Most High Yah pushing us, leading us, and guiding us. We had a zeal. Man, we had a zeal. And we was down there trying to persuade the people, hey, you're going in the wrong direction. But the bishop would not have it. The mother would not have it. Mm-mm. And we now see the fruit, like Pastor said. We've got a woman that's over this whole church, this whole whatever they got down there.
Castrated men.
Bunch of castrated men, the woman is riding the beast. Oh.
Yeah, yes, mother. Yes, mother. Yes, mother. Yes, mother.
It's sad, saints. And what Pastor's been saying tonight, concerning the women, this is not attack against you, but it is for you. It is love towards you. It's something that we don't understand in this hour is the love of Yah. If we're going to be in his book of life, are we not going to take on his life and forget our life? I mean, when it's all said and done, are our names going to be written in that book? Or are we trying to get a name written in our own book? Saints of the Most High, think, discern, listen, hear what the Spirit is saying unto the assembly in this time and this hour. We be telling you stories of yesteryear, but they're relevant to the times now. The Holy Spirit, the wind blow it where it listeth. We don't know where it comes from. We don't know where it's going, but we must yield to the Spirit of Yah.
Yeah, you hear the sound thereof. You better believe it.
And if you are a child of Yah, you'll have your ear tuned. A sheep will hear the master's voice. And if you are a sheep, you will come running to that voice. It's not, the demeanor, but it's the message that's coming out of the messenger, saints of the Most High Yah. Mm-hmm. We are in some serious times. The woman is riding the beast, and I can see why the Spirit is pressing and pressing and pressing to get things back in order as it was established in the old. Hallelujah, saints of the Most High Yah. Take heed how you hear. Take heed how you see. Take heed this time and this hour. Things are getting real. This is in living color all around us. I mean, this thing is really, really becoming so crisp and so real. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Shalom.
It's just a sad thing, too, because, don't get me wrong now, even still to this day, I love Mother Marbury. Because I used to go up to the PX where she was managing, speak to her and talk to her and everything. It's just unreal. But, man, put it like this, straightway, we're no strangers to conflict. Be it at funerals, ministry, or whatever. It's just sad. Truth, man, it has an uphill climb in this world that we live in. And I'm telling you, I'm hoping that many of you stay strong. I truly do, because back in the day, you had to be strong. to do this, because I've seen many people get offended, kick the traces, and leave. Because a lot of people that was with us there in the beginning, they ain't even there. No. When you look at that picture I posted on Pateron, go look real close at that picture, and then now count it up and see how many people you see in that picture that is with us today. You're going to see less than this many on this hand right here. I posted an old picture of us in the basement.
Yes.
In the basement.
Gallatin.
In Gallatin.
Yes.
In the basement. Not many. Not many. Now we have an average of, 100, 120 people that come every Sabbath? Something like that. Whenever we ain't dealing with this corona crap or whatever it is they call it. Feast days. We have an average of 700 people now that show up on feast days, come for feast days, and I love you all. I love you all to tell you. I think what the problem today is that people become so prideful. Listen, if anybody in the ministry and leadership is correcting you or instructing you, don't take it personally. Because they're not doing it because they want to rule over you, dominate you, because you're not going to allow that anyway. We don't want to do that. We don't want to do it anyway. Don't take it personally. We're trying to teach you in the way. You see, there used to be a time when we were young in this. Man, we're old in this now. I've been in this way longer than most of you been alive. And that's for real. We are helpers to your faith. But just like a child, isn't that child so beautiful when it comes out? It's such a precious little thing. Isn't that right? Woo-wee. Wait till that thing starts discovering it can talk. Mm-hmm. And it can walk. You're going to spend the rest of your days all the way up until they're 18 years old correcting them. That little precious little thing that brings so much joy to your life. You know why? Because it was born in sin, shaping it in there. You're going to spend the rest of your days correcting that thing, molding that thing, that son or that daughter.
It's real.
And loving it. And you got these wicked witches of the north, south, east, and west trying to do their damnedest to remove the child away from a father's love. And then you wonder why a lot of our daughters end up out here as whores and tramps.
Yes.
Because the love of the father's taken away from them. Mm-hmm. Because this in feminist society, love its master, the governor. Mm-hmm. Or the government. A lot of women are going to have hell to pay. It's just sad. They're going to have hell to pay. See, right now in this life, a lot of people think that they're getting away with a lot. But guess what? Y'all's justice is coming. Y'all hear me? His justice is coming. Now, go to Proverbs 18:22, teach. Proverbs 18:22. Everybody doing all right? You know, we're going to take a few phone calls here tonight. Guest calling numbers 310-982-4226. Yeah, I'm drinking. Beer night. Gross. We don't drink American beer. American beer is something's wrong with it. It's bad. We just don't deal with it. We don't drink American beer here. We ain't, do we?
No.
We don't do that stuff. You have most people that they come out of Christianity, boy, they will put us in hell, man, for having a beer.
That's sin.
That's sin.
That's sin.
Okay, so can I drink wine? No, they still put us in hell.
Oh, that's sin.
Well, Jesus turned the water into wine. And the Bible says that, you know, even when you come to the feast, whatsoever your soul lusteth after, you can have. Strong drink. Isn't that something? Mm-hmm. And the Bible teaches you, hurt not the oil and the wine.
Uh-oh.
So somebody got some issues.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. And the Bible says, what life is it of a man that doesn't have wine and women? I did a thus said the preacher. I did a newsletter too, huh? And the desire of man is musical instruments. Boy, did they bomb that one, didn't they? Yeah. Boy, they bombed that one. both of us play musical instruments, and that ain't our desire. Our desire is a good, holy woman of Yah. You know, one that ain't going to undermine, one that ain't going to forsake us, one that's going to endure us and all our shit.
Yes.
No, I mean, come on, man. We ain't together. Let's just get it right, brother.
Yeah, that's true.
We fallible and flawed too now.
That's real.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
We got problems. We got issues.
Learn this love.
One is going to stick with you
Yeah.
through thick and thin. One that's going to love you at all times. Go ahead, read.
Whoso findeth a wife,
Find out what?
a wife,
Do what?
findeth a good thing.
Don't think because you hold the title of a wife that you are a good thing. The onus is on a man that finds a woman that is a wife, and she don't even know it yet. I'm putting it up in the modern day interpretation. When you find a wife, you find a good thing, and look what you do.
And obtain favor of Yah.
You know why? Because you're taking this woman out of a system and you putting her under your household. You take it away from a father's house, because anytime a father marries a daughter, he has performed a weighty matter.
Yes.
You know what the book says?
That's the word.
And some
That's
of
the
you,
word.
some of you men, boy, you want to hold on to your precious little daughters. Well, guess what? You're going to find out when they're sitting around looking at you and staring at you, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29 years old. They sitting in your house and ain't no man inquiring about them. Because rather than you teaching them how to be wives unto their husbands, you teaching them how to look for men to be like you. Unreal. And you want to protect your little daughter. And then next thing you know, all of her good childbearing years.
Yes.
You know, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Some of the most prolific years to bear children.
Yes.
You are denying them through your wicked ass doctrine. Denying them.
And that field grow up. Oh, God.
Unreal. You see the reason why people don't like straightway truth? Because we tell the truth. And you said that, you know, one of the greatest desires of a woman is for her reproach to be taken away.
Yes.
Yeah, it is.
Bear children.
Yes, it is too. Go to Isaiah 4 verse 1, teach. Is for her reproach to be taken away. And you got some of you fathers out there, man, you are nothing but lords and overlords. You are Edward Longshanks. King Edward the Eighth. King Philip. I mean, it's sad. Yeah. It is damn sad. And then when they get, by the time they hit over 25, you still looking at them. You have to pay somebody to take them. You know what happens? Because then at that time, rather than you guarding your precious little Jew, you know that her time of bearing, that window's closing.
Yes, fleeting. Yes, quickly.
In fact, I told you, the days are long and the years are what? Short. And now you looking for some righteous man to take her. You know the reason why, man? Because, see, something changes in a man. Which, if you had wisdom, it should have been changed a long time ago.
Yes.
What changes in a man? You be looking for grandchildren. You know why? Because the book teaches you, ignoramus, that you are there to store up for your children's children.
Yes.
Isn't that something? And you don't even know what the hell going on because you don't know Torah.
Yes.
You don't know the book.
No fruitfulness.
And then you wonder why, when you in your old age, when you have grandchildren, you wonder why that you want to pour everything you can into them.
Yes.
You wonder why you more lenient to them than you were your own children when you were in your youth. We are not going to escape natural affection.
No.
You just admit you ain't paying attention to it. It's got to be articulated. Did I say something wrong?
No, words got to go forth. Yes.
I mean, you ain't listening. I want people to get married and be married in Israel.
Yes, that's yours.
I want us to raise up righteous seed.
Yes.
Matter of fact, I wish every man could have 4 or 5 wives.
Wayful, precious fruit.
Or at least 2 wives and 3 concubines or something like that. Or 2 wives and 1 concubine. I want every man to have his quiver full.
Very much. Yes.
But people so damn foolish today.
Yes.
Could you imagine what we understand today teach if we would have had this in the very beginning? What we would be at now? I'm going to lay it down to you. See, when I started this thing, and let's just say in my late 20s, right? Let's just give me the 47. All right, let's put 20 years on it. Let's start 27. I was already 3-4 years in the ministry. So let's get 47 years old, right? They give me 20 years, right? Think about this for a second. I'm going to run the numbers, all right? I'm going to sharpen the pencils and run the numbers here for a second, all right?
All right. Make it plain.
All right? 20 years. If I had 15 children by 4 Ashias, they all grown now. 20. 20, 19, 18, they all grown. By the time we hit year 25, guess what? The women are already married at 18. 19, 20, because they already are responsible. They've been reared up in the house of Dowell to know how to be a good wife. The men are hard-working men, responsible men.
Yes.
Know their place in Yah. By the time you get 25 years from there, guess what? I got grandchildren now.
Ooh, what a harvest.
So at the age I'm standing at right now, I would have grandchildren.
Yes.
I would literally have grandchildren. Are you hearing me? By the time I get 70, the grandchildren are grown.
Yes.
And by the time I get 75, they having children. I have great-grandchildren.
Yeah, what a heritage, man.
That is strength, and that is honor.
Yes.
Watch this. Economically, you understand the power in that? If we had just 30 Israelite men that followed that path, we ain't got enough room for 700 people. We'd have 7,000 people at the feast. We'd have to own 1,000 acres of land.
Yeah.
And the tabernacle would have to be as far as the eye could see. Who want to get behind this vision, though? Nobody does. Nobody does, because we're too damn foolish. Ain't nobody want to be. You want to be about you and your selfish, sorry, funky ass rather than y'all's vision. But he's going to have his remnant, though. His remnant is going to keep the commandments. And guess what? We talking about people that's been reared and raised to keep his commandments from their youth up. They wouldn't even know about a damn Christmas. When they see it, it would be such a detestable thing to them. When they see Easter, they will throw up. When you talk about Sunday, they would be like, God, are these people anti-Christ?
Come on.
They wouldn't know any better because they've been reared by us.
What power.
And every single generation would, look at this, compound like interest does in the stock market. See what I've been trying to do? Yeah. They don't want to hear it, though. The stubborn ass, rebellious ass generation. So I got to depend on the next generation. Hopefully that they get behind the vision and see it themselves.
Yes.
Until the Messiah show up.
Continue that seed. Yes.
And you people wondering about, all a man wants is just sex. Wait a minute, I can get all the sex. I have enough sex, I promise you that. No, you mean all the women will just want sex. I promise you that. I have 3 of them. I have 3 Ashias, and believe me, women want sex. I promise you that. And the man is being like, hold on, damn it, wait a minute. You people, you hate the Hebraic way. You hate our culture. You hate our people. You hate the economic advantage. How many sons could I have had out there that, remember I talked about trucking, CDL?
Yes.
And we all could put that in the land and put it in the pot. Do you know right now, listen to me. I did this years ago. I want y'all to listen to me. You follow my vision. If you would have followed my damn vision and stop dragging your damn lazy ass and your lazy ass feet and get off your damn lazy ass mindset, do you know where we could have been at right now as a ministry? Right now. Instead of waiting for y'all sorry ass men to get it, do you know where we could have been at in the ministry? We could have had at least an invested capital of $15 million right now. But because we got to wait on your ass to get right, because you can't receive any direction and instruction, we ain't going to get there. Because we too busy fooling around with y'all sorry asses.
Yeah, slothful in business.
Now, Brother Kabir, you the financial expert. Sharpen your pencil and run the numbers that I just got finished talking about and tell me if I'm wrong. We could have had a nation economically where we don't need nobody.
Yes.
We could have had one community raising chickens, another community raising beef, another community raising lamb. You hear me? Yep. Another community raising nothing but gardens, greenhouse, and put it in the most prolific geographical location. And we could have had the older man in their 50s and above running refrigerated trucks around delivering services to our own people. To our own people.
Yes.
And you hard-headed, stubborn, lazy-ass people don't even want to see it. Damn, Skip, I know I'm right. I'm trying to tell you. I know what Moses done been through. Well, the vision of people perish. And every single year, our time gets less and less and less. I can only hope that by the time I'm 75, at least I can see, hopefully I can see the beginning of this damn thing, but it ain't looking good.
Come on.
It ain't looking good. I know one thing, this coronavirus got many of y'all ass rethinking to move your ass, though. How's it that we got to sacrifice and give up everything, but nobody else ain't got to give up shit? See what I'm talking about?
Yes.
Do y'all see what I'm... No, you don't see it. You don't see it. The economics of it, the economy of it is just so vast. And then guess what? My sons and my can marry your sons. My daughters can marry your daughters, and it's all in Israel.
Yes.
We ain't got to worry about them being associated with any pagans or anything.
No.
Nothing.
Pure.
Have schools.
Pure.
Good God of mercy, man. Never mind. Never damn mind. So, because you're so damn stubborn, you're so damn rebellious, and you're so damn fearful, you don't want to submit to godly authority, we moving at a damn snail's pace. That's what the hell we doing, Teach. Moving that down. I'm taking a break, damn it. I'm taking a break. I feel my damn blood pressure getting up, man. I'm taking a break, man.
Shalom, this is Sister Wenda. I hope that all of you are enjoying the broadcast that you're listening to right now. We appreciate each and every last one of you, our faithful listeners and supporters of the Straightway Truth radio broadcast. We try to make sure that we do our due diligence and do our best to ensure that you have the best broadcast as well as the truth coming to you in the hour that we're living in right now. If you would like to help us in this endeavor, your offering will be greatly appreciated in the work of the ministry of the Most High Yah. Our mailing address for your gift, offering, or letter of support is Charles Dowell Jr. That's Charles Dowell Jr. And Dowell is spelled Dowell. 506 Ellington Drive. Ellington is spelled Ellington. P.O. Box 32, Lafayette, Tennessee. And Lafayette is spelled Lafayette. 37083.
Good.
Again, our mailing address is
Oh, mercy.
Dowell Jr.,
Jesus.
506 Ellington Drive,
Thank you.
P.O. Box 32,
Yes.
Lafayette, Tennessee, 37083. If you would like to contact us by way of phone, the country code is 1, area code 615-688-3025. That's 1-615-688-3025. You may leave a message there, and, be the Father's will, we will do whatever we can to try to return your message. It is our hope and our prayer that as you continue to listen to the Straightway Truth Ministry, and as you apply the teachings of this ministry, that you are finding peace and growth within you, your family, and life as well. Please tell others so that the truth may also have an impact and touch others' lives so that they may enjoy the benefits of the truth of Jesus Christ just like we all are. Shalom, the King is coming.
Man, we could truly have a kingdom, literally operating, and we could have had it operating.
Yes.
Could have had it operating within 40 years.
Yeah.
So if you put us, let's just say at 27, 37, 47, 50, by the time I hit 67 years old, man, we could have literally had a kingdom operating.
Yes.
Rather than being tempted by the damn Gentiles and everything out here, if you were to fall out, where it passed down, how the hell can I turn around and give you more when you can't even handle the simple stuff that we trying to give you right now?
Yeah.
You can't even get people to be obedient to their own pastors and elders on the communities.
True.
Everybody too busy, got their own damn agenda,
Yes.
their own way of thinking and everything. I mean, it's nonsensical. It just don't make no damn sense to me at all.
Yes.
This is about raising up seed to Israel, to Yah, to get a righteous seed in the earth. Do you think the devil want us to be fruitful and multiplying? Ask yourself that question. Do you think he want more law keepers, commandment keepers in this earth? Hell no, he don't.
That's his fault.
And guess what? Some of you are some of his greatest advocates. Yeah, you tongue-talking Holy Spirit commandment people. It's sad. That's all I can say. It's just sad. I hope that these babies, man, you mothers, especially you on the community, I hope that y'all doing your best to raise a righteous seed. I hope, because we got plenty of little young daughters of Zion being born. I hope that you and the husbands and everybody, y'all already talking about when my son can marry your daughter. I'm talking about these little bitty ones like 5 and under. Train them up in the way they should go.
Yeah.
Man, they will fall right in line.
Oh, yes. No more mingling seed. No.
Yeah, they will develop a righteous seed.
Yes.
Oh, no, Pat Dowell. Pat Dowell. I don't know that Pat Dowell. You just Pat Dowell. Pat Dowell. Oh, Pat Dowell. Oh, you just Pat Dowell. Oh, shut up.
Yes.
You ain't got no business. Just shut the hell up. You ain't got a damn business. Shut up.
Come on.
I can't even take all the wealth that Kabir has and all the wealth that Ron Mathis had and amassed over their football playing career and even get that accomplished right now because some of you are too damn foolish. It'll be like putting money in a bag with holes. And that's the reason why I don't move on that, because I ain't stupid. I ain't like these damn Christians out here. Kabir would literally give me the shirt off of his back. Literally give it to me, and I know it. And there's no way that I'm going to be judged by the king. There ain't no way I would ever try to take advantage of that man's love for Yah the way these damn wicked-ass Christians undid.
Yes,
and
sir.
police the hell out of all these damn football players, these professionals. I fear Yah too much for that. And I'll be damned if I'm going to sit up there and let them turn around and take what their hard-earned income, the hard-earned work that they've done, out on the damn gridiron, and then turn around and give it to a bunch of foolish, clamorous ass people like you that is non-appreciative, welfare mentality asses.
Yes.
Hell no, I'm smarter than that. I say something wrong?
No.
I need to go to phone calls, man. Anyway,
Right on.
I need to go to phone calls. The world ain't ready for this. The world ain't ready for this. I could take every woman in Israel and have them off the job. Within 3 years, every woman in Israel could be off of any damn job.
Yes.
Any job.
Need to be, yes.
And we could be raising up young men, and we could have a succession continue to keep taking over and over, and then the elders could truly be elders.
Yes.
Bro, saying you ain't young no more, you getting old.
Yes, I am.
You can't be sitting out there. We can't be. And it's sad because even as old as we are, we still got to be out there doing the damn work that you young men should have been learning.
Yes.
Should have been doing. I could take myself, Elder Doug, Teacher Shane, and Brother Bud. All of us are in our 50s. Matter of fact, Elder Doug just hit 60. I could take just them 4 men right there, as old as shit as we are, and build a community just us 4. Don't need no help with nobody else. And we learn, and I can still take the... I'm just talking about all the people who live on Straightway. Brother Vernon down there in Straightway, Georgia, that brother's doing so damn good now. I'm glad to hear the reports that I hear. And don't get me wrong, sometimes I want to come down there and slap the shit out of Brother Vernon. But that's my brother. That's my brother. That brother got it. That brother, he got it going on.
Yes,
that brother's a brother.
Yeah.
That brother, he gets the vision. And you keep on supporting Elder Rufus, and you do whatever he tell you. What's wrong with being told what to do, brother?
No.
I'll tell you what, I would love to switch positions. I would love for you to tell me what to do and I get in your position. I have less responsibility, less headaches, less worries. The whole night, I ain't got to figure nothing else. Nothing.
Humility.
Nothing.
Wrong with humility. Much strength there.
Never mind. Never damn mind. I know one thing, this gross sure do taste good. Dang, this gross tastes good. Guest calling number 310-982-4226. You want to talk to me, you get in the caller queue, you press number 1. You may or may not hear an automated voice. She would tell you, you're in the caller queue, what your position may or may not be. At the time, you'll hear me call out your area code. If I say your area code in your prospective places, that means you get off the cell phone. Get off the computer. Get off of the computer and talk to me through the cell phone. Go into another room so we don't get any feedback or side tone. Because others may want to hear what you have to say because the question or the statement that you may say, somebody else may have it in their heart. And therefore, we don't end up being redundant. And we can get about our Father's business on the broadcast. How'd I do, Bro Shane? That did all right?
Clear.
Is that clear enough instruction? And please, don't come on here with no damn stupid-ass question. I'm going to hang up tonight because I ain't feeling it tonight. I'm usually long-suffering. I usually got a lot, but I ain't feeling it tonight. I am not feeling it tonight. I'm already disappointed with the hell the way we should have been. And those of you who got your damn stimulus checks, did you go out and buy some food? Did you get some food storage? Did you get some heirloom seeds like I told you to over on Pateron? Are you thinking about self-preservation? I know one thing. At night, I take my cell phone, I stick that booger off in another room. I do. That damn thing be burning. Again, guest caller number 310-982-4226. Let's go to caller number 706. This is Pastor Dowell. You're on the Strictly Truth radio broadcast. How can I help you?
Hey, Shalom. Bless you, Shepherd. How are you doing? Bless you, Shepherd. This is Brother Mitch in Georgia. I have a request.
Yeah, come on with it, bro, bitch. What you got, son?
All right. One wanted to see if you could do some teachings about how the economy really truly works.
Damn, I ain't never did that.
I guess if you could do some more. But anyway, bless you. Shabbat shalom.
All right, brother Mitch, I got you, man. I see what you're saying. I'll do that on Pateron, okay?
Hallelujah. Bless you.
Can you write that down as a note, Teach? Salma, make a note. How the economy truly works, okay? All right, 615. This is Pastor Dowell. You're on the Straight With You radio broadcast. I can help you. Who is 615?
Somebody listening?
Let me tell y'all something. Don't y'all start that mess with me. Don't y'all start that mess with me. I'll cut this broadcast off in a minute. I can be doing something else besides dealing with a bunch of spiritually retarded people that puts number one. To get in the damn caller queue, and you want me to entertain you, then when I do entertain you, all of a sudden you ain't got a damn thing to say. Call number 423. This is Pastor Dowell. You're on the Straight With You radio broadcast. How can I help you? 423.
Shabbat shalom, Pastor.
Shabbat shalom. Who am I speaking to?
Brother Joseph.
Joseph. Hey, how you doing, brother Joseph?
Yes, sir. Doing good, sir. I just want to say, Pastor, you spitting fire, and I'm loving it. I'm loving it. I was one of them people that was real stubborn. Even though I was following you, I was dragging my foot. But recently, like the past 2 directives you gave us, buying heirloom seeds. If I'm not mistaken, my shop had already ordered heirloom seeds. Soon after you said that, we got heirloom seeds, we got a garden going, we got food stores with and everything. So I am ashamed to say that we have not followed you as closely as we should have. And for me and my house, especially me starting first, Pastor, I want to repent to you because that was like I have been falling short of the vision that you've been giving us, and we've been changing that. And we just going to continue to push forward to actually make sure that we do these things. And I'm not even just wanting to be talking. I hope that I have the opportunity to prove that and let my boast be tested, that the words that I'm saying that we will do. And I got Brother Mike in Straightway, Florida, so I know he's going to test my boast anyway. So, yes, sir. I just wanted to say that.
All right, brother Joseph. Bless you, my brother.
Bless you up. My family want to say Shabbat Shalom.
Come on, family.
Shabbat shalom, Pastor.
Shabbat shalom, Messiah. Shabbat shalom, children. Pastor loves you.
Love you too. Love you too.
Bless you, Pastor.
Bless you. Shabbat shalom. See, that's the reason why we do what we do. It's for them little children, next generation. And as soon as this damn coronavirus shit lifted, we still got our meetings in Jacksonville, Dallas, and Houston, down there in Texas, and Kansas. We still gonna get those meetings done. And I'm not so sure if I'm not so sure y'all ready to even want to hear what I got to say, especially after this coronavirus stuff.
Yes.
I'm not even so sure if y'all even want to be Israelites. You know, I was, let me play for y'all something. Y'all know, let me see if I can find it. I'm sure y'all heard of Elder Ricard over at GOCC, right? Right? Damn. How far I got to go back before I can get this one? Elder Ricard over at GOCC. All right? I want y'all to listen to what Elder Ricard said. Now, I'm going to go ahead and give you a little summary. He starts off by saying, I don't agree with everything that Pastor Dowell Straightway says, and neither do I them. And believe me, I understand that. And even nowadays, even if we get together, we still probably won't even agree. And I get that. And there's no dishonor and disrespect. Because what I know, just like Elder Ricard knows, is that everything is going to be revealed when the Messiah comes.
Oh, yes.
But see, so many people are looking for contention. I'm not ever looking for contention, but when you out of pocket and you got them women think they can speak with men, that's what went wrong with the Hebrew to Israelite conference. And they try to turn it all on me. You got these passive ass and feminine men with their pink bow tie wearing asses. Think they can sit up there and speak with us. And then cater to these damn women. It ain't gonna happen. We're serious minded people.
Yes.
So what I got right here is Elder Ricard. And believe it or not, over the years, that if there's any man out of anybody that's preaching the truth, I honor and respect this man right here. I do, literally. Never have ever had a problem with gathering of the Christ church. Never. And probably never will. You know why? Because this man right here is a mature man. He know what the hell he doing and talking about. He's like me. We know in part, we prophesy in part. But when that just perfect is come, we gonna know. I want you to hear what he had to say about Pastor Dowell and the Straightway Truth Ministry. Listen real close. Let me turn this thing up because I'm getting ready to get in trouble.
You know why?
Uh-oh, hold on.
I'm speaking of these shepherds right now, particularly to you. Let me tell you, I'm not in all agreement with everything Pastor Dowell teaches and all that, but you've never seen me put out a video or something to speak down on Pastor Dowell or speak against him. Why? Because I know that brother genuinely cared for his flock. And he's not talking about doing something. He's doing something. Has always done something. See? He's not just talking about the faith and belief in Christ. He put his works into action by actually showing that he believed. By doing what? Making plans to try to help his people through this. Okay? So you can easily point out shepherds who care for the flock, opposed to these pimp pastors out there. Finish reading, come on.
Now, you see what I'm talking about right there? I mean, that ain't nothing but flat out truth. And the truth is, I can't even wait till the day that I actually get to meet him. Because I love meeting honorable men. I do. Love meeting honorable men. I remember when Yeshua said, what did he say? There's a time when he was out there actually dealing with disciples. And the disciple says, they said, Master, we saw one casting out devils in your name, and we forbid him. And the Messiah paraphrased said, what the hell you think you doing?
Yes.
He ain't against me.
No.
If he ain't against me, he for me.
Yes.
You let him alone.
Yeah.
No, we got to dot every little I and every little T. You foolish,
Carnal.
satanic, cardinal-minded person you are. What the hell's wrong with you? Is that the reason why you ain't got no answers for your people? And your people are sitting in damn food lines, sitting up here waiting on stimulus checks to get some damn money rather than being prepared like we are over here straightway? No, I got much respect for Elder Ricard. Can't wait till I get... One day, our paths going to cross. One day. We're going to have an opportunity to meet him. And it's going to be a joyful day, too. Much honor, much respect, Elder Ricard and Pastor Dowell. Y'all make sure that he gets this. Make sure he gets it, too, all right? All right, let's go to the next one right here. Where we at? Call number 269-269. It's Pastor Dowell. You're on the Straightway Truth radio broadcast. How can I help you?
Shabbat Shalom, Pastor. Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom. Who is this?
Brother Tony. Brother Tony from the Michigan Assembly.
Brother Tony. How you doing, Brother Tony?
Brother Tony. Doing well, sir. I haven't seen you since last summer at the conference, but I just want to get on here just to let you know that I appreciate you, and I thank you for everything that you've taught me. You taught me a wealth of knowledge that I never got from my own father, so greatly appreciate it.
Brother Tony.
I've done everything that you... Yes, sir.
Do you take it personally when I'm on here screaming and hollering, reproving and rebuking and giving direction?
Never. Never. I mean, even if it's directed toward me, I know that you do it all in love.
Out of love.
and because you care for the people.
There you go, brother. Because didn't the prophet tell the people to cry loud and spare not?
Yes.
Lift up your voice like a trumpet.
Yes, sir.
Brother Tony.
I mean, even Brother Wine gets on us. So, but I don't take no offense to it. I don't, the only thing I take to heart is that I got to do better.
Yeah, because Brother Juan, he's doing it out of what? Love. And is he not?
Yes, sir.
I mean, him and Sister
yes, sir.
Betty.
I'll follow that man anywhere.
They're true Israelites.
I'm sorry.
Him and Sister Betty are true Israelites.
Yes, they are. And I'm thankful to the Most High that, he woke me up. And I don't know if you remember this, but when I first met you at Brother Juan's house, I told you that what really got me was when you were promoting Brother Dalton's book, Hebrews to Negroes. And then when that hit me, that's when I really woke up, because I was listening to a lot of your content for some time. And you taught me how to prep. You taught me how to prepare. You taught me the necessities as far as making sure, I stock up on water, ammo, food, basic supplies, and different things like that. So I've just been following you for some years now, and I don't plan on changing that. So right now I'm living in Kalamazoo, Michigan, which is about almost 3 hours from Detroit area, and I'm looking forward to moving over to the Detroit area and moving in with some brothers over there so we can get this ball rolling even further, so we can hopefully get some land in the next few years.
Well, hopefully it don't take that long before we can get it done, and the Most High y'all continues to keep blessing. But, brother, can you go ahead and express to the people what you saw last year at the Hebrews to Negroes conference as opposed to the brethren at Straightway compared to all these people who claim to be Hebrew Israelites?
Well, I was there. I had a camera, and I recorded a lot, and I was there for much of the time that you were there, Pastor. And from what I can tell, the entire panel, especially on the men's panel when they had the men's discussion, there was nobody, and I'm not just saying that because I'm part of Straightway, but there was nobody there that was speaking like you. You didn't even have to have a mic in your hand. Your voice alone carried throughout that whole room. And what you were speaking came from the heart, and you were speaking about things that were straight from the Word on how to build communities, get out of the city, get out of debt, different things of that nature. I didn't hear that from anybody else, especially from Purple Cadillac.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he was on something else. He was on something else for sure. But every event that I went to that you were there, when you spoke, people listened. But there were people in the audience that obviously disagreed, a few here and there. Some people got butthurt. I could hear some murmuring here and there. But you spoke the truth. And so that's what I love about you, is you spit the truth no matter how much it hurts. Because, as the old saying goes, the truth hurts. But somebody got to say it.
Yes.
Somebody got to tell it like it is.
Got to be broadcasted. Yes.
Brother Tony, but for all those people got alleged so-called butt hurt and everything, if they would have followed my direction, would they not be in a better position and place today if they would have listened to me rather than suffering like a lot of Israelites are because of this alleged coronavirus pandemic?
Definitely. I can tell. I'll tell you. I don't know for sure, but we all know there's somebody out there that was at that conference, or people that's behind the screen listening to your channel for however many months, years, or whatever. Some of those people have not done what you told them to do, and now they're sitting up there, hungry, in the food lines, worrying about how they're going to pay their bills, so on and so forth. And I'll tell you what, just to make this quick, I got about a year and a half worth of food stored up in my house, and I live by myself. I got 80 gallons of water. I got thousands of rounds of ammunition.
Go ahead,
I got
brother.
plenty of guns, supplies, so on and so forth. And I learned all of that because of you. So anybody that can hear me, that's all because I listened to Pastor Dowell. And I appreciate you. And I thank you.
Brother Tony, bless you, my brother.
Bless you, Pastor.
Whatever Brother Juan and Sister Betty needs, you make sure that you be their helpers in the Most High Yah.
Yes, sir. I'm always on it. I'm always communicating, making sure to him and other brothers in the ministry, if they need me, let me know.
No. Listen to me closely. Listen to me closely.
Yes, sir.
Whatever Brother Juan has need of you, or Sister Betty,
yes, sir,
you make sure you support them 100%. Did you hear me?
Understood.
I didn't include all the brothers in the ministry because we don't know about all the brothers in the ministry. But I know about Brother Juan because he's a man right after my heart.
Understood, Pastor.
Is that making sense?
I got it.
Now, there's
Yes,
safety in the multitudes of counselors. Do you agree with that, Bro Shane?
It's
All right. Are you hearing me?
Yes, sir.
All right, bless you, my brother.
Bless you. Bless you, Teacher Shane. Thank you.
Shalom.
Shabbat shalom.
Shabbat shalom. There's safety in a multitude of counselors. And I had to say that like that because I want y'all to understand. Just because somebody in the ministry say that they're a brother, they don't mean that they're a brother. I got brothers been calling me brothers for 5-10 years and they gone now.
Yes.
They done kicked the damn traces.
Yes.
There's a friend that sticker closer than a brother.
Yes.
And if a brother is a real true brother, he's a brother that loveth at all time. Not just some of the time, but all times. Not just in between the times, but
At all times.
and you people don't know what loyalty, honor, and integrity is. This is a literal, let me talk worldly, okay? Ride or die ministry. Straight up. No, this is literally a ride or die ministry. Ride or damn die ministry. If we call you brother, maybe some of you know worldly history. If we call you brother, that's on the same damn level as the old prehistoric in the 1300s Knights Templars. We got an ethics and a code of honor. It's called Torah.
Yes, Torah.
And we're bound
Bound.
by law, sealed by the blood of Yahshua, Jesus Christ.
And heart. Yes.
And we don't turn around and kick the traces. Pastor Dowell, Tribute to the radio broadcast. How can I help you there at 816?
Shalom, Pastor Corey. Pastor Dowell, this Pastor Corey here.
Man, if I knew you was in there earlier, Pastor, I would have went ahead and bought you on up, but I ain't. Whoever is handling the switchboard down there didn't put your name in the queue.
Well, yeah, I was in there. It dropped, so, it's good. It's good.
Come on with it,
But
Pastor. What you got?
Definitely. Man, Pastor, I'm hearing you loud and clear because you said something key tonight, about the vision that, if we could really get this in our mind, and it ain't not for no lust thing, and I shouldn't have to say it, but if all the brothers was in position to take on 3-5 wives and true pouring into a nation of people that need it. See, not just, I listened to the BlogTalk last night where we had the lady on there that was married for 30-something years, and then you came back and laid in on just how you doing it. But, and I don't know if people caught it, but see, you get it, you understand, plus you're following the vision of Yah, and so it amazed me because we ain't got it done yet, but I just was talking to the sisters here about those same some bases with some of the single sisters, how their daughters are, things that they bring among the children who are already growing up in the midst of this, and what has to change, and further showing the evidence of needing to be ruled over because of what we allow, our minds and our perceptions to take on. And so when Yah has called men of Yah like yourself who have already gone forth and put this thing into practice, and you see how great it is. I was telling a friend of mine that I grew up with in high school, because he put on Facebook, what is y'all thoughts about polyandry? Would you do it? Would you not? What are your thoughts? And I got on there. I said, well, here, our culture, we strongly believe in polygyny because it has the ability to restore a nation. Even if the nation is dwindled down fastly, could we be restored financially? We could be restored in number, and it is ordained by Yah to be able to do so by this people in this fashion. And there was a lot of things I left with him, but the thing is that, Pastor, you own it. And by us following it, by us paying attention to it, by me talking to the daughters of Zion here and showing, I said, this is just like, this is what it is. I said, because guess what? I'm like a father to these daughters here that don't have a father. They ain't here. They listening to my way of getting what they're going to get in their generation on what you didn't get. And so we actually got a little, it's some short videos that from that talk that we had. I cut it up in 3 pieces, and what it was titled, Pastor, The Daughters of Zion, Essence versus Stench. And we're going to release that next week because it's the same thing you're talking about. You're talking about the stench that's coming in, and these mindsets and these attitudes and things that just keep us from really understanding how to build this thing up properly. Man, we're going to miss out on the greatness of what Yah doing. This ain't by our hand. Everything that Yah has done and everything that he's doing is by his hand. If we would just align, especially with what he's put out in front of us, with the true men of Yah. I love following you, Pastor. I love your example, and I won't dare go ahead and just, and this is what I was saying to them, and even talking to Elder Rufus. Elder Rufus said one night, we was doing just doing a talk about biblical marriage, and, one thing Elder Rufus said, he said, man, Pastor, I understand that you are honorable enough not to go ahead of whatever the situation requires. Because, see, a lot of brothers that we've seen, like Jawans and other brothers that we can name, you go ahead foolishly, giving the ministry a bad name, making the way of Yah be a stumbling for people who don't even know nothing about it, but are open to come and at least have their ears and their eyes open, that their heart might be pricked to follow the Most High Yah, but we get out foolishly trying to fulfill a fleshly desires, and that's what destroys a vision like what you talked about, where we could have, like you said, by now could have been 7,000 people already just dwelling and doing the things that you've already talked about with the trucks and all these things. I get excited when I hear you talking about that because I understand just in my little atmosphere here that I'm here with the saints, because I see these little daughters running around. I see, little Jana running around. I see, the jailers and the ravens running around, and these little daughters, you need to know exactly what this heritage is about. Nothing else need to be here too. We had some straight up talk, Pastor, because we wanted them to understand where we're going, because we getting led like this. And I just say, I praise Yah for you. Keep leading hard. Keep leading out front. Keep being strength, because guys like me that have come to this and seen it and taken in it, I'm pushing the same thing you pushing. And I just thank the Most High Yah that I ended up with my feet planted on this ground, because I'm being led by a true shepherd of the Most High. Yah bless you, shepherd, with all that you're doing. Shabbat shalom.
Teach, how can you come behind that? Huh? How can you come behind that?
Straight on.
I mean, Pastor Corey just articulated. Man, I wish people could hear it. You know what I mean? Anyway, people got to get. They got to get past the carnality of every damn thing. Am I talking right?
Yes, right. Yeah.
Pastor couldn't say it better myself. And I can't wait to see how the Lions being tonight gonna come up and follow up behind this. I'm trying to do something here for a second. Y'all give me a second here for a second. Teach 1 Peter chapter 4, verse 7. Pastor Corey, believe me, I hear you. I know you got it. I hear you. Believe you me, I get it. And what can you say, man? You know one thing this damn coronavirus shit done? It's done, number one, it's done let us know how good and how pleasant it is for brethren to dwell together in unity. Not only that, it's done let us know what it means to forsake not the fellowship or the assembly of the manner of some is. I meant to ask Pastor, do y'all know, hey, Mother Carol, how old is Adiah? 4? She can't be that old. Good God of mercy, boy! I better get busy making sons, because the way Pastor talking, shoot, I need to have some sons because he gonna have Adiah ready for a righteous man, and me and Pastor Corey might need to make a covenant. Because you can't go out here with these wicked ass people that ain't getting the damn vision and getting hell now.
No.
But see, if we train our seed up and our children up, our daughters up, in this way.
This way, yes.
The restoration. Read.
1 Peter chapter 4, verse 7.
Come on.
But the end of all things
is what?
Is at hand.
The end, that's where we at right now. We ain't at the beginning, we at the end. And in this end, we are restoring. Restoration. Restoring. But the end of all things is at hand. Come on.
Be ye therefore sober.
Be what? Drunk.
Sober.
Dumb.
Sober.
Mindless.
Sober.
Don't know shit.
Sober.
Dumb as hell.
Sober.
Blank.
Sober.
Be what?
Sober.
Come on.
And watch.
And do what?
Watch.
And do what?
Watch.
Teach, that ain't talking with the natural eye though, is it? That's talking about really, truly being able to discern the signs of the times. Where we at. Is that right?
That's right.
Come on.
Watch unto prayer.
Unto what?
Prayer.
And that we definitely ain't doing that enough. We definitely ain't doing that enough. I promise we ain't doing that enough. We ain't doing that enough. Come on.
And above all things.
No, below all things.
Above all.
In the midst of all things.
Above all.
Do what?
Have fervent charity.
No. We can't do that now. Because to do that means I have to lay down my will. I have to lay down my selfishness.
Yes, you do.
I have to prefer others before myself if I do that now.
Yes, you do.
Come on, teach.
Have fervent charity among yourselves.
Read on.
For charity shall cover the multitude of sin.
We're going to stop right there before you make his house come down. You're going to make his house come down reading that word like that, I'm telling you. Anyway, we're going to take the next phone call. Call number 404-404. It's Pastor Dowell, you know, straight with you, the radio broadcast. I can help you. Hey, don't get upset. Hey, there ain't no way in hell. Hold on, 404. Hold your water for a second. How in the hell can I get to 20 of y'all tonight? And we already at 9 o'clock. Good God of mercy. No, we get y'all next time. Yeah. Just call in early. There's no way I can get to 20 of y'all. Shh. I love y'all. All right. They coming up next. Don't forget to teach. Or the teaching is coming from the teacher, Brother Eric Robinson. And don't forget, what the 404, don't piss me off tonight. I'm already in the zone. All right, just hold your water for a second, all right? Hold your water. I know you want to say something. Just hold up for a second. But dang, I mean, man, I got so much. Come on, man. Let's go ahead with 404. Come on, man, before I get distracted. What you got, my brother?
Bless you, Shepherd.
Bless you.
I'm not going to piss you off. I just wanted to call in, and I just wanted to say thank you. I just wanted to bless you and your whole household and everybody who follow you, because I just wanted to basically say that when this whole COVID-19, whatever this shit is, when it started, my husband had came to me and he was like, hey, I saw a video that they were talking about with the CDC and the Pentagon and everything. And I remember laying in the bed and he was talking to me and I was just like, babe, we got enough food right now for 7 years for both of us in perfect peace. Just because I know that I listen to you and I follow you as you follow Christ. And I remember first listening to you and you were screaming and hollering, and I stayed glued to you. I stayed to you and listened to everything you said, from silver to storing up food and canned goods and everything. And I know for me, being a millennial, the generation that you're speaking of, that you got to come hard. I speak for myself, and as a woman, you know, being young and being out in the world or whatever, we have all that fluff and all the cotton candy religion and everything like that. So if you don't come hard, I don't hear you. And it's not to say that if you come, you know, and you say something in meekness or in love and in humility as you do, that I'm not going to hear you. But when it comes to correction and rebuke, I can't take it no other way. I'm ashamed to say it, but it is what it is. You know, I recognize it and I realize it. But if you don't come with that fire, if you don't come getting in my ass, if you don't come that way, I can't take you seriously, because everybody before you has already done that soft talk. They've already done the, oh, well, bless you, and oh, your ship will come in tomorrow, and you just tithed in that $100, and y'all will make a way. But no, I need that. Sit your ass down, shut your ass up, because that's what I'm used to hearing from men. So I don't get the cotton candy. I don't get that fluff. I don't get that, hey, you know, that butterfly feeling in my stomach when you talk. I get that, oh, snap. He about to go in, boy. What he about to say now? What I got to do now? I got to come up somehow. And the shit hurts. It does hurt. It hurts when you hear it, because you know he's talking to you. You know, and it's not you. It's the Father working through you, talking to us. So it does hurt, you know, but I'm thankful for the love that you put out. I'm thankful for that. I'm so thankful for that, because if you don't do it, ain't nobody else gonna do it. And me being who I am, and just me, I'm just a strong woman in general, not even talking on no spiritual level, just physically. I'm physically strong, but spiritually I'm weak. But if I don't have that strength from a man, if I don't have that wisdom coming from a man, it don't do me no good, because a woman can tell me all day long, oh, girl, be strong. I ain't listening to her, because she weak. And I know she weak because I'm weak. I'm her. We both women. So if a man can't tell me, sis, be strong, hey, you gotta shut up when he's talking to you. You gotta listen. You gotta do what you gotta do when he tell you to do what he gotta do. And I'm not hearing that shit, especially if it's soft. So I just wanted to call and thank you. And yes, I did get permission, but I just wanted to call and thank you for being you and letting Yah use you and letting him work through you and letting him use you for that strength, that rod. We can't get underneath what you're saying. If we can't follow what you're saying, we ain't going to make it. We just not. But I just wanted to call and say that. That's, you know, just thank you. And I bless you and your whole house and all the elders and deacons and teachers in Israel. Bless you, Teacher Shane. That's all I got. And Shabbat Shalom, and bless you, my shepherd.
Shabbat Shalom. Bless you, Zakina. Shabbat Shalom. Glory to the King. Let's go to caller 832-832. Pastor Dowell, you're on Straight With You radio broadcast. I can help you. Call number 832.
Bless the Pastor, Brother Vincent in Houston.
How you doing?
I'm great. I'm loving what I'm hearing tonight because all I'm hearing is truth. Sister Zakina, the way she spoke it, you know, you've been running on the women about how they've been, you know, menstruous mouth, however you say it. And there's a woman that says that's where she came from, and she said she couldn't hear it until she heard it from a real man led by Yah. So I'm calling to say thank you, like a lot of us have done tonight, because you know what did it say? Let another man praise you from his lips. So that's what I'm attempting to do. And I just want to thank you, Pastor, that I had a servant's heart before the ministry. I thought about that. I've been a good servant to myself. I was a great servant. I knew how to serve myself real well. I was selfish and self-absorbed until I heard your voice. And I'm so grateful that I had a chance, just a chance, an opportunity to have an opportunity to hear, that Yah gave me the ears to hear. Thank you for that. Thank you for being you, because you were talking earlier about how it took so long. You know, you've been doing this for so long, and if you could just get behind me, hopefully it's the next generation. Well, I can tell you that I'm seeing it here in Houston. I'm seeing it all around all the communities. Everybody's coming up. So all of your hard work, Pastor, please be encouraged. It is paying off. A lot of us are getting it. We're not perfect at it, but we are coming out. And I'm so grateful for all the work that you do. Bless you, Teacher Shane. Bless you, all elders, teachers, and deacons, all the leadership. I'm so grateful for y'all. I'm grateful. Quick shout out to Brother Greg over here, who's doing an excellent job in the midst of all this craziness. You know, you said don't forsake the fellowship. One thing I really miss before I let y'all go, is that worship. Oh, man, every Shabbat, Pastor, we miss y'all out there, you know, bringing us that worship, Pastor.
Bless you, Brother Vincent. Y'all be encouraged, all right?
Yes, sir. But I appreciate that one-string banjo. You've been playing that music for a long time. I could deal with that.
Hallelujah, my brother. Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom, Pastor.
I know one thing, I guarantee you. Now, we got 20-something songs. And the people just used to hearing, I don't know what it is, man. We've been hearing 20-something songs. So, listen, when the Most High y'all give us more, we'll do it. But I guarantee y'all missed them songs now. What do you think?
Oh, yeah.
Because we ain't played for 2 months.
Yeah.
My damn fingers getting soft as hell. I don't even know how we're going to play the next time we play. We ain't played for 2 months. I bet y'all missed that music now. Shh. Anyway.
All right.
We out here tonight because we ain't getting into the thunder of the Lions Den because Brother Daniel and the brothers up there in Indiana, they be doing a job. They be on it. I don't want y'all to make any mistakes. The only thing I want y'all to do, listen to me, Israel. I've been under authority for many, many years.
True.
I've been in authority for many, many years.
So true.
I know how to lead. I know how to guide. I promise I do.
Yes.
If you follow what I'm saying and what I'm doing, you're going to be all right.
Yes.
That's just the truth. But I got to know you got to be a person I can trust because I'm going to test you. You test me, I'm going to test you. I need to know what your integrity is. Is that making sense?
Very true. It's real.
I need to know what I'm working with here.
Most High is the same with us. Yes.
Because, I mean, I want solid brothers and sisters in this. We can do it. I don't know. You think it's stuff that made us more serious or more complacent?
It's a straight way.
The jury is still out. The jury is still out deliberating then, all right? So we got a little time here. The teacher just softening up the blow for y'all. That's what he's doing. Lions Den up next. They should be on within 10 minutes after I get off. We'll see what the Father got us going on with tomorrow. I love you all. I truly do. I'll get to the rest of you next week, all right? Be the Father's will. Or if you send me an email or text or reply me by Pateron, y'all become a little bit more proactive on Pateron in comments, okay? Please. We got a lot of people over there. 930 something. That's a lot of people, brother.
That's a lot.
It may not be a lot to people to you.
Make
That's a
yourself
lot to
known.
us.
Yes, please.
Comment on the video. Y'all need to become proactive. Yeah, I know that we got certain videos at certain levels. Get off your ass.
Yeah, be fervent in business.
We're trying to build Israel. I know what I'm doing. Just get behind me, all right? Love y'all. Bless y'all. In the sweet presence and strong and victorious and mighty overcoming name of our soon coming King, Yahshua HaMashiach, Jesus Christ. Shabbat Shalom. See y'all tomorrow morning, 11 a.m. Central Standard Time. Same channel. King coming. Y'all have a wonderful, wonderful night. Let's check out Lion's Den here in just a few moments. Shalom, Israel. Love you.
Thank you for using BlogTalk Radio. Goodbye.